But we got this milk, we found a way, how are we going to do something with this other than just drinking it? Let's try to cook with it. So let's use it in our breakfast with our eggs. We come from a small restaurant. This is a big hotel. This is probably the biggest place I've ever seen. I was like, are you sure this is the only one you have? It's going to take both of us. Okay, so Matt's going to mix that up. We'll get that cooking. So, the idea behind breakfast is, so we're not using any bacon, we're not using any ham, we're not using any sausage. If you'd like, you're welcome to use that. We're not using that today because again, we're using what we have at our disposal. So let's say we don't have bacon, let's say we don't have sausage. So we don't want to just have fresh eggs. Let's add some flavor to that. So what we did is take some of the bell peppers that you guys got and some of the yellow onions. Now, the key thing that we want to kind of point out is, why do people eat out? Why do people not go home, not cook something, and just, I'll just pick up a cheeseburger? Well, it's too hard, it's been a long day, I don't want to do the dishes. Well, the dishes, that's what kids do. We all have kids, that's what kids do. The kids can do the dishes. The key is, some of this stuff, our idea is, let's create some family time. So how about on Sunday we get together and we cut some vegetables for the week. So when you come home from work, you're not like, oh man, I gotta cut these down and I gotta cook this. It's already done. So what we did was cut our bell peppers and our onions for the week. They won't go bad, they'll stay good in the refrigerator. So we dice those down, let's say on Sunday, and then in the morning all we have to do is throw in some of our bell peppers, throw in some of our onions, and what Matt's going to do, he add a little bit of oil.
Yeah, so I added about a little more than a little over a teaspoon of oil, which is a capful. And I'm going to start to saute the onions and saute the bell peppers. And what we did to start the cooking process was we got the pan heating. That way we can already start the cooking process. We're not waiting for the pan to come up. It will also start slowly sweating the onions. You know, cooking is a labor of love. If you try to rush anything, you're going to burn your product and you're not going to be happy. The slower you take it, it ultimately will give you your best meal and it's going to actually cook quicker. So,
Can you get this? Oh, you see that? Okay, cool. This is the first time we've ever done something like this, so it's kind of cool to have a camera right there. Never done anything like that before? Just kind of back to what he's doing. So he's making the base for scrambled egg, for an omelet. What we're also doing is we're trying to get fresh ingredients into the meal. So instead of just like, let's just cook some eggs and go with that. What we're doing is we're now adding vegetables. And especially, we're all focused on kids, right? The kids are the future. The kids need to learn how to eat. The kids need to learn how to eat better, right? So, hide the vegetables. Best way to do it. Kids are never going to know what's in there. Kids love soup, right? You know, you give a kid, we all know stew, let's get beef stew. Kids love it. They're eating carrots, celery, onions. So that's what this is. We're adding fresh ingredients to a dish that we're all comfortable with. So, what we kind of want to do today too is show you some like basic technique, right? Not hard, nothing too serious. So we got our